Eric Janicki back here with another video. So today I'm gonna be doing something crazy. I'm gonna squat and deadlift 100,000 pounds in under 90 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I love a challenge. I did the 100,000 pound squat day. That took me almost 2.5 hours. So I hope I can pull through on this one. I'm super nervous about it. Hopefully I can get it done. All right, let's hit it. All right, guys, we're gonna map this out. Just because deadlift is such a compound movement, it uses so much lower back, I think I'd be remiss to start with deadlifts and then work my way back to squats. I think squats take it out of me, so I'd rather get the squats done first, and then deadlifts are a little bit of easier movement for me personally. So what I'm gonna do is my 50,000. You love this handwriting, by the way? I'm like one of the weird people that writes half his letters from the bottom up and half of them from the top down. It's not pretty. For the squats, I'm gonna break them all down in 158.7. So let's say 159 reps. And I'm just gonna try to go sets of 10. So I'm gonna try to go 16 sets of 10. That would bring me to 160. The last set I'll just do 9, so it'll be 159. Then I'm gonna go break it down to the deadlifts, just 10 sets of 15, hopefully, which would get me to 150, and I'll just do an extra 9 reps. I'd probably be dead by this point. And it's also gonna be, it's a time challenge, 90 minutes, so I have a time cutoff, which is the most nerve-wracking part of this, so can't take too many rests. It's gonna be grueling, but we'll see if I can get through it. Aspen, what do you think, baby? Think I can get through it? Do you think I can get through it? Oh, yes, she said yes, and so did Bluey. I think Melly could stand to do some squats herself. Melly, what happened, girl? What's all this right here? This is a fitness household. You're not upholding the standard. I'm a little nervous. It's hot out. I mean, the 100,000 pound squat challenge was hard enough, and that was in 2.5 hours. Two most things I'm worried about. One is the time. Second thing I'm most worried about is my lower back, just because it's so intensive. I've got the crew inside. They are skeptical whether I can do it or not. But I think the biggest thing is like how I feel transitioning from the squats to the deadlifts. Because obviously I know I can do the 50,000 squats. I've shown I can do 100,000 pounds. But it's gonna be a matter of how well can I take that transition from being pretty much demolished from squats and then just turning over into deadlifts, and how is my back gonna react to that. Looking forward to it. I'm all stretched out. I'm gonna get warmed up, and then let's get it getting. So what I'm doing is just opening up my hips, my glutes, sitting in those squats at 225, just kind of feeling the weight. Not really feeling like super amped about this right now. I don't know why. I feel like I'm usually excited for challenges, but it's later in the day right now. It's about 3:30 p.m. So I'm gonna actually put the knee wraps on from the very get-go, the belt on, just to give myself as much support as I can. And I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna get started, because otherwise it's just gonna get in my head. Oh, man. Like when you're a kid, the moment before you like have like a big sporting event, and you just have those like kind of like pre-game jitters. I have that right now. No more dilly-dallying. I'm already like 30 minutes behind schedule. Ain't no time like the present. That didn't feel like terribly light, which is not good. Usually 315 is kind of a breeze for me. So I'm just gonna give myself a minute between sets to start especially, and just keep repping through. Through now. Not as light as I'd like to have a feeling, but I'm starting to catch my rhythm. About 5 minutes in already. I always wonder why I do these things. And then I get done. I'm like, I'm never doing these again. And then I think of my next one. Doesn't make any sense to me how my brain works. This belt is old and crappy. Definitely not what I needed right now. Where's my belt to give out on me? Thank goodness I have a backup. My belt was really starting to dig in like daggers on my hip bones, which is no fun when you're mentally trying to get something else as well. Sam. I don't have it.
You don't have it?
No. Right hip is bugging me. Like, just feels so fucking heavy. Head hurts. I want to give it one more go at 315, and then if that's a no-go, then we'll drop it down to 225, because I don't want to quit right now. If I can finish this by 50, we're in a really good spot. We're right around there, 51, 52. It put me in a really good spot to try to make a run at it. But I think if I get closer to an hour on these squats, I think it's gonna be really, really tough to play catch up. So I got 8 reps left. And then we're on to the deadlift. Right down the squats. Sam decided to take all 3 plates off of one side of the bar. That's one way of doing it. I have to teach him a little bit about a gym fails page and let him study that for a bit, and he'll be well versed. Hip hurts, headache, seeing the stars. This was a lot. I didn't really factor in going from squats pretty much to like absolute exhaustion right there, right into deadlifts. I obviously pushed the tempo at the beginning of squats because I knew how fast of a challenge this was. I bet like a Matt Frazier or somebody like that could beat this challenge, CrossFit Games, World's Fittest Man. Other than that, I would say that's a very hard challenge for just about anyone. My muscular endurance is very good, stamina is very good, but at the end of the day, it was just like, this is just like, it's just for my head. Just gives you an idea of how much this took out of me, and I'm really disappointed because I want to do this for not just for you guys, but for myself, because I love beating these challenges. I was actually super pumped when I beat the 100,000 pound squat challenge. I said I'm probably never gonna come back to this one. Probably never will. Probably give it like at least 6 months. But I'm really bummed. I really wanted to do it. I just know well enough now, it's 1 hour, 8 minutes in. I still have like 70 or 80% of the deadlifts to do. And it was gonna take me another hour and a half probably, just breaking them down to sets of 2 or 3. Probably not very good for my health either. So yeah, I'm gonna call it, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna see more content like this, more dumb stuff for me. Don't try this at home, please, unless you like are an insane endurance athlete, but if not, don't try this. It's not fun. Trust me on that one. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you next time on the next video.